The two leaders of Russia and China showed off their tighter relations on the occasion of Russia's Victory Day. They also didn't forget to back North Korea against international sanctions. Let us discuss more with Professor Robert English. Welcome back, Professor English.
Thank you.
So Putin and Xi Jinping say they are solidifying their relations at what Putin says is the highest level in history. Now, they're stressing this now because both have worsened relations with the U.S. at the moment, correct?
I think that's correct. And I think that they're sending a message, especially to Washington, D.C., because some in the Trump administration have clearly harbored the aspiration, have hoped that by getting closer to Moscow, and tensions with Moscow, they could move Putin away from close ties with Xi Jinping in China and somehow realign with the United States. Well, Xi Jinping and Putin are saying that's not going to work. We have a tight and enduring friendship.
Well, Russia and China also made sure to call on the international community to drop all those sanctions against North Korea. Why is China backing North Korea so clearly now? I thought Pyongyang-Beijing relations were, I guess, lukewarm in the past months.
Yes, and as your listeners know, perhaps not in Europe or the United States, we've had some recent incidents, the spy scandal, the North Korean spy arrested in China, that have exacerbated those relations. So it is a bit of a surprise, this larger warming. And I can only speculate that North Korea is playing an important role in this anti-Western strategy. In the immediate circumstances, it's providing weaponry, it's providing artillery, it's providing soldiers, and of course it's testing these short-range missiles for export, for use in other battlefields as well. So it may be that North Korea is simply useful in this respect, both the great powers, China and Russia.
Well, all these developments are taking place all for Russia's Victory Day. And the 72-hour ceasefire declared by Putin is supposedly be effective now. But isn't the deal just a show for Russia? I mean, will it be a peaceful one this time?
It's brief, it's symbolic. Russia would prefer not to have any Ukrainian drone strikes raining down on their parade, literally their parade, or any kind of hacking of social media, of public billboards. They don't want to be embarrassed. So yes, this is entirely in Moscow's interest to have a quiet and respectful holiday. And it's precisely why some think the Ukrainians may have a stunt in store to embarrass Putin. We'll have to wait.
Right. Well, the North Korean leader Kim Jong-un didn't make it to Russia for the Victory Day. Now, instead, the North fired short-range missiles on Thursday yesterday, which some experts say it's to test those weapons to import to Russia. Professor English, what's your take on this?
I can only follow the analysis of the Korean, joint staff of the military, and that's what they put out. So I don't know more than that, but it's absolutely plausible because this war in Ukraine has been a testing ground, unfortunately, for artillery, for missiles, for infantry tactics, of course, for drones. And North Korea is gaining a lot of useful experience in all of these areas. So unfortunately, it's a brutal acknowledgement that lives will be lost for the sake of practicing new weapons. But that could be exactly why these tests are underway. These are missiles for export to Russia and potentially other clients in Africa and Asia.
Well, Professor English, before I let you go, U.S. President Donald Trump teased a very big announcement earlier this week. Now, I have to ask, could it be anything related to the Ukraine war?
I doubt it. I think, who knows with Professor Trump and his teasing announcements, as you say, it may well have been this trade deal with the UK that was announced today. And as we know, it's a deal without much detail.
Right.
Nothing else seems to be in the offing in the immediate future. I just don't know.
I just asked because Trump said that it wouldn't be anything related to tariff, but who knows, right? Alrighty.
If it were a Ukraine deal, that would be wonderful, but I doubt it.
Okay, Professor English, thank you so much for connecting with us this morning and afternoon to you. We appreciate it.
Very welcome.